Okay, evening meal tonight. You see that there? That's 4 ears of local corn. Get a good picture. Whoa, we're gonna lose it. 4 ears of local corn. Uh, Straight out of by Dixon there. I asked the guy at the grocery market. I said, "Is that corn local?" 'Cause I'm big into buying local. But I love raw corn. You don't even need to cook it because it's so sweet. You can just eat it raw. And they were 69 cents a piece. It was so sweet that you know you don't need to cook it. It's amazing. Mm. I don't know if you can see this, but we got some beans. I don't want them to spill. As far as I can go. That's some black beans. Black black beans there with some sriracha sauce. These are canned beans, cooked beans. I'm not a raw vegan. I'm a cooked vegan, but the difference is Whole Foods plant-based. Whole Foods plant-based. Always Whole Foods plant-based. No animal products. People say nothing with a face, but I don't do any animal products at all. I read labels. No animal products. I don't do oils. Concentrated processed foods. I don't do any of that. Now, I will do vegan bread if it's homemade. You do homemade vegan bread with whole wheat flour. It's a whole grain. I'm not gluten free at this point. I mean, I don't eat a lot of gluten just because of the diet itself. But if you say you have to be careful with whole foods, when people say whole foods, so if you eat white rice, you're actually eating a processed grain. White rice is processed. The bran is taken off. You know, as opposed to the brown rice still has a bran on there. So be careful with that. You gotta be careful what you say. So I'm a cooked vegan. I will say that, unfortunately, I'm not gonna get mad at the chef if I think this is fortunate. I'm not gonna get mad at the chef if I ask for no oil and my dish comes with oil. That would just be rude. Obviously, it's plant oil. It's not animal products. I have sent back a dish that came with cheese. I asked them to take that back, and they said, "Oh yes, no problem," and it was very nice, very cordial of them. Um, but I mean, you have to meet yourself where you're at. You can't just leave the restaurant because your friends are there, and you ordered a dish without oil, and it came with oil. You're not just get up and leave. You're not just gonna not eat. I mean, that's not the kind of channel this is about. This is about being a reasonable person and doing what you can, being reasonable. So, I mean, but being reasonable doesn't mean you go and eat a bunch of cheese because you feel like you want some cheese. No, that's a you don't do that. You just plant-based, whole foods, minimization, oils. Okay, I'm gonna get some food. I'm pretty hungry. This corn is so sweet. And you guys continue to have a wonderful Saturday night.